Hello, how are you tonight, Cancer? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your weekend bonus reading. This one, oh my goodness, is going to be for, April 11th, 12th, and 13th, okay? So we're going to do it the same way we always do. I'm going to call out 12 signs. I'll pull 2 cards for each of the 12 signs. Whoever comes to your mind first when I call out the sign is who we're talking about. It gives you some sort of an oversight as to what's going on right now in the dynamic between the two of you, okay? At the bottom, I will give 2 cards for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which I believe to be the 11th, 12th, and 13th. It's to hopefully give you some sort of insight as to what might be coming towards you this weekend. Maybe it'll help you better navigate your way through it, okay? That's the hope. Anyways, okay, so this one's for my Cancers. I don't know why that card's turned over. Okay, Cancer. We'll put it in the middle. See how that goes. Okay. Here we go. If you're a Cancer currently dealing with an Aries, I have the 2 of Pentacles and the Magician. So the dynamic between you and the Aries is one that is being heavily manifested. And I do believe this is the Aries trying to manifest you in, Cancer. It's causing a huge sense of imbalance for some reason. It feels like this is just not quite in sync, whatever it is between the two of you. All right, if you are a Cancer dealing with a Taurus, I have the Chariot and the Ace of Wands. Well, the Chariot's your card anyways, Cancer. This person is viewing you as somebody who is definitely pushing for forward motion and victory right now. The Ace of Wands is here. I feel like it's here because there's some sense of anger involved in this. You're trying to push forward maybe without a closure that you were looking for, or there's definitely a level of frustration involved in the dynamic between you and the Taurus. I'm not exactly sure where it stems from, but it's there. If you're a Cancer dealing with a Gemini, I have the 10 of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. I believe there has been some sort of betrayal that took place between you and the Gemini, and you're now trying to rebuild on more solid ground. There you have it. If you are a Cancer and then you're dealing with another Cancer, so kind of talking to yourself, I've got the Page of Wands and the 6 of Wands. I believe you're trying to tell yourself that you need to get a hold of this frustration and anger that you're feeling in general right now, because you're headed for public recognition and victory, and you know it. But you could screw it up if you can't get a handle on it, okay? If you are a Cancer dealing with a Leo, I have the Ace of Swords and the King of Pentacles. So the Leo is definitely viewing you as somebody who's you're in your element right now. You're in boss energy, okay? With the Ace of Swords, there's some kind of truth coming out that apparently helps you to solidify your spot in this boss energy. That's what I got there. If you are a Cancer dealing with a Virgo, I have the Knight of Cups and the 7 of Wands. This Virgo is viewing you as somebody who's incredibly defensive, especially towards them for some reason. I feel like this Virgo would love to somehow come in and save the day for you. I don't know that that is a very grounded desire. It feels like it's somewhat immature, but I do feel like it's what they would like to do. There you go. If you are a Cancer dealing with a Libra, I have the 9 of Wands and the 2 of Cups. This Libra feels like you're incredibly wounded right now about something that transpired between the two of you. If you are a Cancer dealing with a Scorpio, I have the 7 of Swords and the King of Swords. This Cancer is viewing you in the King of Swords, male or female. It doesn't make any difference. It's an energy, but you are functioning in your masculine, and you're functioning from a place that has like no emotion. You're strictly making decisions or dealing with this person on an analytical or logical sense. From an analytical or logical sense. With the 7 of Swords in this situation, I feel like somebody's been wearing a mask. Maybe both of you. If you are a Cancer dealing with a Sagittarius, I have the Ace of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. The Sagittarius has some kind of a money-making situation that they feel you would be a great fit for. You would help them to accomplish the goals that they're setting forth. You are what they feel like is the missing piece to this situation here. It does look like it could be quite profitable if that's a direction you want to go in. If you are a Cancer dealing with a Capricorn, I have the 3 of Cups and the 5 of Swords. There's a lot of conflict here between you and the Cancer. There's also a lot of inner conflict for you, it looks like. Possibly there's too much drinking, too much partying, trying to escape from something that's going on here. The Capricorn is basically judging you, to be honest. That's how it looks. But it does look like maybe you need to be judged a little bit. Maybe you are not being the best version of yourself right now. Okay, Cancer, with them. If you are a Cancer dealing with an Aquarius, I have the Ace of Cups and the Emperor. So this Aquarius is viewing you as somebody who's in boss energy, okay? With the Ace of Cups, you have a cup full of love and they feel like you don't know where exactly to put it. This doesn't feel romantic to me, but this does feel like somebody who has very strong emotion for you. So, I don't know, lifelong friend, family member, something like that. There's some concern attached to this one. If you are a Cancer dealing with a Pisces, I have the Sun and the Tower. So, this Pisces feels as though you are the person that could make them incredibly happy. But I feel like in order for you to do that, you would have to let a tower fall someplace else. And this Pisces doesn't have a lot of confidence in you doing that. Okay? For Friday, I have the Five of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Your temper is going to be on point Friday. You need to try to reel it in. There's some kind of a sense of competition here that's making you feel uneasy. There's a lot of inner turmoil, and then the Knight of Wands is things becoming quite explosive for some reason. You've just got to try to reel it in. Saturday, I've got the Three of Swords and the Fool. I'm afraid that if you don't reel it in, then you'll be seen as quite foolish by Saturday, and it will be very heartbreaking to you. On Sunday, I have the Four of Pentacles and the Empress. By Sunday, you're trying desperately to hang on to whatever has fallen off because of whatever happened here Friday and Saturday. If you can keep your temper in check on Friday, I think the rest of the weekend will be smooth sailing. But if you don't, it looks like it could be pretty choppy waters there on the way out. You are coming through as the Empress on Sunday, so you are in a nurturing sort of a mentality. Male or female, doesn't matter. You're trying to fix things, smooth things out, and put the pieces back together from something that it looks like might have fallen apart during an explosion. Okay, Cancer, that's what I've got right now. It don't look bad. Don't look good. It just looks like it's a week. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got some people you get along with, some you don't, right? That's it. I will be back no later than Sunday with your weekly readings, if not sooner, with a different reading. If y'all are looking for a private reading, just send me a message and I will get you the details. Other than that, just go on out and have a great week anyways. Just that's what you gotta do. Have a great week, okay? All right, you guys, take care.